Larry, Lloyd and Garry Birtles. Larry, what was your reaction to the news that Brian Clough will retire at the end of the season?
I wasn't totally surprised at all with the things that's been happening here this season, basically having a bad season in the Premier Division, and with this stuff that's happened over the weekend as well. No, I'm not totally surprised.
Where do you think it leaves Nottingham Forest, though?
Well, you know, having to look for another manager, but certainly he will be missed. He's been a giant here over the years, you know, but it's a sad way for him to go. There's a cloud. I would sooner, if he was going to go, to him to leave on a high note, but unfortunately there's a cloud hanging over and it's sad.
Do you think it will be difficult for them to survive without him?
No, I don't think so. I mean, Nottingham Forest is bigger than any single man. No, Nottingham Forest will go on. Now the thing is, the directors have got to sort out who's going to be their manager now, and he will be a hard act to follow, but it can be done.
You talk about a hard act to follow. Garry, if I can come to you, I mean, what was he like to work with?
Well, when you ever saw him on the training ground, obviously he was great to work with, for me especially, because having been a centre forward himself, he gave me a great deal of confidence when I first got in the side, and you know, pushed on all the habits he learnt early in the game. And you know, for what he's achieved at the two clubs, Derby and Forest, supposedly low-key clubs, it's been unbelievable, and it's a sad day for everybody in Nottingham.
He's going to be a loss to Nottingham Forest. What about a loss to football as a whole?
Well, I think there'll be quite a few television companies sad that he's probably finishing, because for entertainment value on and off the pitch he was 10 out of 10. Everybody listened to him, and the biggest crying shame of all was the fact he never managed England. I think it's an absolute disgrace that he never got the chance to manage England.
He's a firm believer in his principles, in the way that football should be played.
He always laid those down to us. We knew what he expected of us. If we gave 100% on the pitch, he'd carry us off at the end of the pitch, you know, win or lose. He always said those sort of things. And, you know, it's just a pity he had the relationship breakup with Peter Taylor, because those two together were unbelievable.
Briefly, looking ahead, what about a successor to Brian Clough?
Well, I think there's going to be a number of names in the hat, isn't there? I mean, it's a prime job, this. You know, I wouldn't mind having a double myself, but there'll be